From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
And it's a warm lunch hour, that's for sure. Things are really starting to warm up here on this Tuesday afternoon, and that's going to be the trend for the rest of the week thanks to a ridge of high pressure that continues to dominate the weather pattern. And that ridge is going to be responsible. It's actually been responsible for warming our temperatures up over the last several days. When you look back a week ago, you look at back last Tuesday, we had a high of 78 degrees. It felt amazing. Then we jumped up to 80, 83 on Thursday, 85 on Friday, 87 on Saturday. Let's keep going. 89 Sunday, 91 degrees yesterday, and today we're expected to be even hotter. So the heat is going to be with us all week long. Rain chances minimal at best until the end of the week, but the weekend does look like rain chances will start to build back up across the area. Not a total washout, but some scattered showers and thunderstorms and some much needed rain is looking likely at this point of the game. So lunchtime temperatures are in the 80s. Afternoon highs, we're going to warm another probably 8 to 10 degrees from where we currently are, and that's going to be the story. Now, again, not a lot of humidity today so far, but that's going to change as we head through the week. So not much of a heat index value. Still a hot day for sure, and it's still going to feel like 98 degrees in Chattanooga, 95 degrees in the Knoxville area. So the heat stress increases just a little bit more today, but that's going to be the trend over the next couple of days as well. So heading into the evening hours, 92 for the evening rush hour. Dinner, getting into bedtime will cool from the upper 80s down into the low 80s. So not a bad forecast. Still going to be pretty pleasant to have for a nighttime walk after dinner, say. But notice the heat stress as we get into our Wednesday. A lot more yellow on the map. Yellow is a moderate category. That's going to continue to increase as we get into our Thursday. We'll speckle a little bit of red in there, which is the high category, and we'll speckle it even more so as we get into our Friday, but start to fade away a little bit on into our Saturday and Sunday time frame. And the reason why is, again, this ridge continues to build in overhead. And so that's why we're not going to see a whole lot of rain chances until this ridge breaks down and a trough to our northwest starts to kick its way on in, which will elevate our rain chances. So when you look at the temperatures, thanks to the ridge, we're going to see those temps climbing to the mid to upper 90s. Then behind the ridge, we'll see a little bit cooler, more seasonable weather return. Dew points gradually increase. Now, the Gulf of Mexico hasn't had its doors open yet, but eventually it opens the doors, and here comes the moisture. It's going to start to pile in. So notice Friday, Saturday, Sunday, dew points in the 70s. It's going to be really muggy and sweaty outside. Then you get into Saturday, heat index value is going to be pushing close to 100 degrees. We got a big football game here this weekend, and a lot of energy to add to fuel to the fire, if you will, because we're still talking about showers and thunderstorms. We'll talk about that here in a moment. As we round out the month and head into the month of September, there may be a pocket of cooler air that will reside on into the area, so maybe trending average to slightly below average. All right, let's talk rainfall, because we haven't seen rainfall since the 19th, right? It's the 27th. We're not going to see any rain today. We won't see any rain tomorrow. We probably won't see much in the form of rain on Thursday, but then we'll start to see some rain chances really increase Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So a solid stretch of no rain around the area, which is not going to help the drought situation. So when you look at your percentages, again, this doesn't tell you the whole story, timing, duration, intensity, or rainfall totals, but notice that we are going to see a little bit of an uptick in precipitation as we get into the weekend. That's really what we're going to be highlighting here over the next couple of days. So watch this. You'll see this big old, I call it the big blue bubble of no trouble. High pressure. It's blue on the weather map. That's why I call it the big blue bubble of no trouble. You can see where high pressure is going to be centered as we get into our Friday. Around the edges, we'll get the showers and the thunderstorms. But then as we head through our Friday into Saturday, it's going to start to fill in a little bit. And then Saturday into Sunday, we'll fill it in a little bit more. So by the end of the weekend, we could pick up anywhere from, say, a quarter of an inch of rain to maybe even over an inch in some locations. And then an uptick in rain chances, maybe for the first week to 2 weeks of September, which would be nice to see because we need the moisture for sure. All right, so check it every once in a while with the East Tennessee Weather app. If you don't have it yet, it's a free app download. Download it today. It's clean, it's simple, it's easy, it's efficient. It's everything you need for weather right here in East Tennessee. I'm also raising money for a great cause, the American Cancer Society. I've been nominated. I've accepted the nomination. So let's raise some good money for the American Cancer Society here in East Tennessee for breast cancer awareness and research. There's a link at the top of my app and the top of my website at eastTNweather.com. You can go there and sign up and donate what you can. $1 here, $1 there. Every dollar counts. Have a great afternoon. Remember, your next weather update's coming up at 6 o'clock here tonight as we wrap up this hot Tuesday. Looking forward to some hotter weather. Hey, just to take advantage of the pools and the lakes. Try to stay as cool as you can. Practice that heat safety. It's still technically summer, by all means. See you soon.